The Dreamcatcher. Curacao, a beautiful island in the Caribbean. I fell in love with it, and it feels like my second home. I'm attached to this island and its beautiful nature, its people, its beaches, the rough sea. On this picture you see Phillipe Zanolino and me. He's a great artist on the island and we became dear friends. Every year I have the opportunity to work in his atelier and well, we have lots of fun and we inspire each other. I get lots of inspiration from him. This is the place where we first met. He's living in Bandabao now. 1.5 years ago, we got a very crazy idea. We were driving home from the beach and we wanted to put a fishing boat on the Christoffel mountain. Was not workable at all, of course, but the idea of making a sculpture in favor of Curacao and its people was born. We wanted to name it the Ark of Tula. What you see here is a statue of Tula, the leader of the slave revolt in 1795. We wanted to do it in honor of his legacy, and we wanted to name it the Ark of Tula. When I came back in Holland, the idea kept me busy all the time. Well, in January 2014 I went to Curacao for a month to visit Phillipe again, and as always I felt the urge to create something, referring to the very first idea we had. So we started this love sculpture venture. What you see here is a picture of this sculpture sitting Buddha. We started with a circle of love. There's no coincidence. There was one left from this sculpture. Well, the next step, we had to measure the concrete top of the mountain to install the sculpture firmly. There's a lot of wind and it has to be firm. We assumed all concrete measure points on the mountains from Curacao were the same. So with the help of our friend Herman van Bergen, we climbed the top of the St. Michael mountain to get the right measurements. We had to go to work to combine all elements. You see here a dwelling. And here are, for example, is a horse, a heart, the metal. We had to combine all these elements together. And voila, it looks like a dream catcher. This short Eureka moment gave us the idea to put it in a bigger perspective. Why not dedicate it to all freedom fighters and Martin Luther King in special? For he had his favorite speech, I have a dream. And so it happened, all elements connected together. The Dreamcatcher became a powerful statement thanks to Martin Luther King. Only love can move a mountain became our credo. Well, the next step is how can we carry this 16-kilogram sculpture up the mountain and to put it there anonymously. We were very lucky because two friends of us, Jean and Ina, helped us. The mountain is not very high, but the path is very rough, so it was a rough climb, as you can see. We reached the top. We were very happy not hurting the Dreamcatcher. Now we had to install it. That's something completely different. There was a lot of wind. But it was fun, a lot of fun. The sky broke open. It was a great moment. Here you see children embracing our sculpture. They were very happy and we loved it. They loved it. That's important. There it is. After 2 days the Karambi discovered the sculpture and they ordered us to take it off the top within 48 hours. Of course we refused. From this moment on, it became front page news. A lot of people started to react on the project. That's exactly what we needed to get the message out. People started to write letters to the newspaper, of course, and we got radio interviews. The Christoffel Park really got a lot of visitors. Everyone wanted to see the Dreamcatcher. But they climbed for nothing. The authorities took the Dreamcatcher off the top. The dream catcher was hurt badly, as you can see. The skulls are off and, well, someone had to repair it, and I was in Holland. So Phillipe did a real great job because he fixed it completely. Meanwhile, the Curacao Museum was interested. Carlos Weber, the director of the museum, had a lecture about Tahitian freedom fighters. The Dreamcatcher was exposed for 3 weeks there, and the message was heard by everyone on the island and became stronger and stronger. Phillipe, Ina and Eugène started to expose the Dreamcatcher everywhere on the island. Recognizable places for everyone. On the bridge, for example. It was lots of fun for them. Meanwhile, in Holland, I was working on an answer to the Dreamcatcher, a sculpture in connection with the Dreamcatcher. Sonho was born. We wanted to get the message out globally. Sonho means dream in Papiamento. Like the Dreamcatcher, the skulls are symbolizing that when the flesh leaves the bones, we go up in spirit. It reminds us that we are mortal and that it's important to live life in love from the heart. Our friend and artist Herman van Bergen is working on a great project called the Cathedral of Thorns. It's going to be a big project, 26 meters wide and 8 meters high. Here you see the head of the Indian. It's in the backyard of Phillipe actually. This is the material, the Acacia tortuosa. You can find it everywhere on the island. Herman wants everyone to know that we as humans are free to think and create. What a wonderful message. And Herman invited the Dreamcatcher in the cathedral. End of November 2014, he hopes to complete this big project. We think there's a great connection between the projects. It shows us that if we get connected from the heart, we can make our dreams come true. Let's free ourselves from slavery and conditionalized behavior. Only love matters. There's nothing more to it.